Hey guys, what's up? Basketballer here. This is the sixth game of this March 12, 2022 NBA Game Day. This is Sacramento Kings with a record of 24 wins and 44 losses, visiting Utah Jazz, displaying a record of 41 and 25. The game will be at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 10 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever videos just like this one will be uploaded. All right. Okay, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings so that we'll have a closer look at these two teams. Starting with Utah Jazz, they are at number 4 as we speak in the West. For their last 10 games, they have won 6. Approaching this game, though, Utah Jazz is coming off a loss, and that was their loss last night against San Antonio Spurs. Now, for Sacramento Kings, they are at number 13 in the Western Conference. And for their last 10 games, man, they have only won a couple. And what's worse is that approaching this game, they are on a 3-game losing streak. Okay, so on this game, Utah Jazz would have the advantage in terms of the home court. In terms of momentum, I know Utah Jazz is coming off a loss, but man, considering the number of wins that they have for their last 10 games, I'm considering Utah Jazz having the momentum, being that they have better form, way better form than Sacramento. In terms of fatigue, though, Sacramento Kings would have that advantage because they were well rested while Utah Jazz were going up against San Antonio Spurs last night. So let's take a look at the injury list. For Utah Jazz, they only have one player listed here, then that's Bogdanovich. He is listed as day-to-day game time decision. Now for their opponent, Sacramento Kings, I see Terrence Davis, who is out. And then there are other two who are listed questionable. I'm talking about Maurice Harkless and Jeremy Lamb. Again, one player confirmed out in Davis, possibly three, depending on Lamb's and Harkless's situation. Right, I'm looking at the spread now. It actually was opened with minus 9.5 for the home team Utah Jazz. As we speak, it is still the same at minus 9.5. Okay, I'm gonna make this one quick. Well, Utah Jazz already played last night, and that game was actually tiring for sure. I thought they had it won, but I was wrong. San Antonio Spurs actually brought home that win, and it was a 2-point loss, right? Let me double check just to make sure. Yeah, it was a 2-point loss. Plus, Utah Jazz had to travel from San Antonio to their home court. Um, Even though they got the momentum, even though they have the better record, I'm just like I can't. It's hard to imagine that the Utah Jazz would have a lot of energy into this game. Highly likely they will still win. They would still win. They are the better team. They are the superior team. Rudy Gobert. I'm pretty sure that Sacramento Kings would have a problem. Containing him. Plus Jordan Clarkson. Mike Conley, everyone's actually there except for Bogdanovich for Utah Jazz. So, yep, it's gonna be hard for Sacramento Kings to really, grab the W for Sacramento. But I'm thinking with what happened, like Utah already played last night. They had to travel back home, and Sacramento is actually well rested. Sacramento is relatively young. Sacramento is actually hungry as well. Trying to prove what they are and what they can do as a team with their two stars and Sabonis and Fox. Man, I think the Sacramento Kings have a very good reason to for them to cover that plus 9.5. 9.5 is just too much, man. I feel like Utah Jazz, in any case, that they would indeed win the game. I think they would actually go ahead and rest and sit down their starters. Especially this is the second game out of those two nights, and normally players would be prone to injuries. If you leave them in the court like that. All right, so I'm picking Sacramento Kings to cover the spread at plus 9.5. I'm pretty sure that Fox's speed and Sabonis' resilience will actually give them a lot of points inside. Sacramento plus 9.5. Peace out. Pasay love. God bless.